What is going on, guys? It's your boy Heathen, and today I am going to show you my favorite way to get good quick in a new run of Elden Ring. I'm going to leave this video mostly unedited for those of you that want to follow my exact footsteps, but for those of you who are just looking for the Clip Notes version, I do have timestamps in the description below. So we are going to start new game. We're going to start as Samurai. We're going to utilize that bleed weapon he has to kill a dragon for a ton of runes later on. We're going to pick our keepsake. We're going to go with Swordstone Key. We're going to need that for a talisman we're going to pick up along the way. And feel free to customize your character beyond that as you wish, but I am going to keep it pretty standard. Pop past this cutscene. We are off. Switch to two-handed. We won't need that bow for this run. And for those of you who want to try your shot at this grafted scion, go for it. I am going to jump off the ledge here, kind of expedite this death process for the sake of the time of the video. Whee! So, come back later, get your revenge on that grafted scion. Alright, got our Crimson Tears, Cerulean Tears, health and mana. Gonna crawl away out of this crypt. Be sure not to waste your Swordstone Key here. It's very important, we need that later. And feel free to grab these graces we're passing along the way. I'll be skipping them just for the sake of time, but I would recommend you grab them just so you can port around. It's free to port in this, and it's a very easy way to travel. We'll use our strong arms, pop this door open. Say hi to White Mask over there. And first thing we are going to do is grab our horse. So we've got to go to a certain grace and rest at it. So we're going to go straight to that grace after we grab our church grace over here. This one is also pretty important. We're going to go around Big Horse Guy. Be sure not to pull him. If you do, not that big of a deal. But he will chase you down a little bit. And takes some maneuvering to get away from him. Gonna run straight down this road. Don't worry about these little guys. You can outrun them. Excuse me. Pop up over the hill here. I'm going to take the outskirts. Running right through could be a little dangerous because if we pull all of those guys and get over to the grace, we might not be able to rest at it if they are too close to us when we try to sit down. So we don't want to cheat ourselves out of that free moment. So grab this grace. Gonna have a nice lady talk to us. Give us a horse.
How they serve, but I can play the turning route to aid you. You need to the
Feel free to listen to this dialogue, very interesting stuff, but we are going to pop past it. There is our horse.
It will some torrent has treat him with.
And that is all we need for now. So we're going to equip that. For me, I just pause, go over here, press Y, click on our horse, and then we can hold Y or a triangle, whichever console you're playing on, and jump onto our horse. So we're gonna go down this way first. Gonna ride past all these guys, grab our map so we can see where we're going. Like I said, feel free to grab these graces if you want. I will be passing most of them up, but I would recommend you grab those. We're going to grab a gold pickled fowl foot. That is going to increase the amount of runes we get from killing this dragon we're going to kill here by about 20,000. So we're going to be able to get some very nice extra levels with that. So we definitely want to make sure we have this. I will show... Whoa, alright. Trying to tickle me. I will show where we are on the map once we get up there. And we lose this guy. Alright, gonna grab our gold pickled fowl's foot. And once we lose these dorks, I will show you where we are. Alright, we are right here. There's also a gold pickled fowl's foot on the beach over here. You can feel free to grab that one. Either or, doesn't really matter. I think this one's a little bit faster to get to if you're just going for the speed option. I'm gonna ride past this way. I'm gonna get on his other side, so hopefully he doesn't whack me. If you go past here during the daytime, he will not be there, so I would recommend waiting until day. You can skip time at the graces we stopped at, wait till daytime, and skip that night rider altogether, because he is kind of a pain in the ass. So we're riding straight back the way we came, now that we have our gold pickled fowl's foot. Like I said, it's going to be major extra souls. We are on our way to grab a talisman and kill a dragon. And that dragon is going to give us a ton of legitimate runes that we can spend to level up. So we're going to just blast through here. Just keep on riding. Don't worry about any of these items. There's nothing really in here that's worth it. And we don't want to get caught up getting knocked off our horse by these guys. It's going to feel real bad. Just keep following the road. Grab this on our way past. There's a golden seed that will upgrade how many crimson tier flasks we can use. We're going to cut to the side here. Find our way to this road. It also has muscly mean men that want to kill us. That's okay. They don't have horses. Brace over there, right to the right. But we are just going to keep going on. Jump through this camp coming up. Don't really care about those guys. They don't have anything we want immediately. And we are passing a few buddies that we can hear talking to us. Feel free to stop and talk to them. They're just off the beaten path. We just keep on riding. And right now we are going for a talisman that is going to increase our stamina regeneration. I believe it to be extremely useful, especially when we go to fight the boss we want to kill a little bit later, who has our extremely OP weapon. So we're going to grab a couple of stamina regen items along the way. Pass it? I passed it. Okay. Now we're going to use that swordstone key we had in the beginning right here. It's going to open up that fog wall for us. Going to pop on in. Say hi to our turtle friends. And grab our green turtle talisman. Go ahead and equip that. Right, and to get a little, get our bearings straight, we are over here on the map. We are going to continue this way to a hellish place called Pickeled, but I promise it will be worth it. We're going there to get a ton of souls very, very early. This is probably the most important part of this entire video. So this place is super dangerous, lots of gigantic creatures. We're going to want to go around here. I would not suggest going to that chapel, that church over there. You will be forcefully dismounted and you will get invaded by an NPC, and it is a little bit of a hard fight this early on. So we're just going to hop the fence. I would definitely recommend grabbing that grace. And we're just going to follow the road. Got a horde of burnt crispy zombies here. Little George Romero horde. And another horde, gigantic T-Rex dogs. But we're gonna go here. He usually gets stuck on that big carriage, so we're not worried about him. We're gonna catch this grace and go straight to the east. And hop over this little canyon here. Follow the road. We are going to Big Mama or Daddy Dragon, not really sure which. You guys can inform me if you know better than I do. Have another map here. Grab that. This is the map of the part of Pickeled we're in. We're going to run across this. We're going to ignore our dragon friends because they will beat our ass. So, we'll just keep on driving this way. Perfectly okay just to follow this fence line. Really helps you keep going the right way. So if you get lost here, you're going to have a bad time. And there is our gigantic dragon. Don't want to wake that one up. Hop over. There is a grace over there. If you go and stop at that grace, we will talk to the same person that gave us this horse, and they will take us to Round Table Hold. More than welcome to do that and then port back and fight this dragon later, but we are going to head and take care of this, and I am hopefully going to speed this video up and remove me whacking on this dragon for a while. But the main thing here is this sword has a bleed effect on it. That means that after a certain amount of hits, there is an invisible bar that will fill up, like just happened there, and it will take off a percentage of their health. So it has nothing to do with our base attack. If we were just attacking this guy over and over again for a really long time, it would take a very, very long time to kill him. But with our bleed effect that comes natively on this sword, on our starting character, we can take care of this in probably 5 or 6 minutes. So I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, when you get the dragon almost down to no health, we want to go ahead and pop our gold Pickeled Fowls foot. Because these are not permanent, they are temporary buff. We want to make sure that we kill the dragon while we have that active. You can tell at the top left hand corner of the screen under your stamina bar, there is that gold foul foot there. So we're just going to whack away a little bit of health this big fella has left. There we go. And this death animation, and you're gonna see it's gonna kill that dragon and all the ones around it. And we are going to get Dragon Heart and 96,000 souls. So we are sitting pretty good. So we want to port back. Show you here for a second where we are on the map, just in case you got lost. So we're going to port back to the gate front. We're going to rest here and use our rooms to level up. We're going to make sure we have 17 dex and 18 strength. And I like to put the rest into health and endurance. Boost our health up as much as we can. Get on our horse, and we will ride straight down. Again, just like the way we were going to get the gold pickled Fowls foot. We'll ride that same route. Got a little friend yelling at us. He is in the form of a tree. You can go and give that tree a whack and he will turn into Bach the Seamster. Very nice little NPC. Alright, we're going to dodge this big guy again. Once again, I would suggest waiting until daytime. He is not there in the daytime. He's kind of a pain in the ass and he really likes us. He does not want us to be on his road, so we'll just use caution. Same thing with these guys running around. Just running around them. Ooh. Trying to give us a haircut. Alright. Well, we will stop at this grace here. This is a very, very important grace. Jump. Collect that. We're going to be coming right back here in a minute, but first we want to grab a shield. I'll show you what that is on the map here. We are going to grab a shield required to beat this guy that's right up there on the hill there with all those little, what look like lanterns. They're little rock guys. Gonna take a quick ride down south. It's gonna be a big old bolt thrower on the bridge here, so we're going to serpentine. Hope we don't get hit. Nice. Dodged it. If you do get hit, I don't think one hit kills you. Grace right there. If you're not feeling very safe. Another NPC to our left. Just gonna ride down this way. Now I do want to point out in this treasure chest here, I can't stop for very long because there's dogs, there is a weapon, the Morning Star with blade on it. So if you did not pick the samurai, you can always go down here first, stop and get that Morning Star, and then go up and kill the dragon with that. But much easier on our end to start with the samurai so that we can have the bleed weapon natively on our character. Gonna jump up in this wind stream, straight up here. Very cool jump. Grab the Great Turtle Shield. Now this does look a little goofy. You're gonna feel like a Ninja Turtle with it on your back, especially with the samurai build, little Shredder, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover. But it is extremely useful, and we are going to be putting that to use here in a second. So we're gonna jump back into this wind stream. Make sure you go far enough because you will die from that fall damage. We are going to port back down. Guess you don't have to jump off the edge. If you want a little excitement in your life and want to feel like Tom Cruise, you can jump off the edge. Alright, so we're going to run right up the hill here. now that we have everything we need, our souls, our level ups, our weapons, our shield, and we are going to fight a boss for what I believe is the best starting weapon in this game. You can use this weapon the entirety of the playthrough. I have many times before, and what we're going to do, the strategy here is, he might seem a little intimidating. He's going to be jumping around, flipping a lot, but you just want to keep that guard up. So you want to keep your guard, and we're going to do what's called a guard counter. So when he hits your shield, you immediately hit that R2 or right trigger, and it is going to make a sound, and you are going to do a really heavy poise breaking attack. So you really want to focus on that. So we're going to hope he doesn't whoop our ass, and we're going to jump right in. Run up to him. Should be able to get a few hits on him before he starts going crazy. And we're just going to keep the guard up after that. So when he gets his guard break, you can go up straight to his face and hit him with one of those criticals. Once again, just keep blocking him, keep guarding him, and there he goes. And that's it. Bloodhound Knight down. And we got the Bloodhound Fang. And with those souls we used earlier, we have exactly the amount of stats we need to use that weapon. So you can go around to each of the vendors, collect their upgrade items, and really whoop ass with this thing. It is a great weapon. I love it. There we go. It's got a really cool move set. You hold that L2, and then hold that R2, and that just about downs anything in the game. Margit's going to be no issue at all. So thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you use these tips. I hope they help you as much as they have helped me. And you guys have a great day.